It
it on
might
the
not be
blog
true. Go
6
ahead and
months
I'll
ago.
put you in the big box, Shady.
He
But
literally
the
said
thing
that 6
is, the
months
thing
ago that
is,
he
he's
had
supposed to
custody of his
have
brothers
custody of his
when the house
14 year
burned
old
down.
brother.
Y'all don't remember that? I watched it on the blogs.
The
When
sister
he
has the
told y'all
brother.
that he got custody of his brothers when his house burned down and y'all all was calling FEMA and shit and crowdfunding.
But
he said
couldn't handle it in the
so how is it now you doing it? Y'all believe what y'all want to believe. Like, that's crazy.
And so now he has custody back or whatever. He said he wanted his brother
I don't
back,
really
so
give
he
a
got his
fuck
brother
about
back.
That's not true.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Hearing the word felony and brother in the same sentence, it took me right back to this conversation of you went to jail for that nigga.
What?
It ain't got nothing to do.
I fucking feel like I'm not supposed.
Read that message right
Shady
there
know I ain't
from
got no
Dion.
Can you read it, Shady? Because I can't. Can you read it?
It's just Dion sent Adrian. What the fuck? The nigga name? Andrew, whatever his name is.
Andre.
Andre, thank you. A message saying if anybody reach out to him, tell them that they never dated. He's talking about me. He said if I reached out to Andre, tell him we never dated. Because remember, Andre had my phone number blowing me up, calling me. Anytime that he couldn't get in touch with Good Yellow, he'd blow my phone up, 50 missed calls. That's crazy talk. And I would bring it to Good Yellow and I would be like, hey, your brother acting crazy. Why your brother so obsessed with you? Why your brother always fucking blowing your phone up? That's weird. And he's telling me, oh, the nigga bipolar, the nigga crazy. The nigga depend on me for everything. So it's like, what? Y'all are pretending. Just like y'all say y'all didn't crowdfund him to get to fucking Florida. You did. Stop lying. Why y'all do that? Why you protect known liars? Why are you protecting a lie that you know has been proven? Doesn't that look bad on your character that you keep protecting somebody that has been proven?
Hold on, talking about I ain't protecting
Each
shit.
icon. Okay, let me say this. No, they wasn't hunching. They were talking.
Jesus.
They were dating. They had not hunched. She found out that he had a boyfriend before they even got to that level, which is good.
Right.
But y'all do know that you could get intimate with somebody without hunching them. That's a whole nother level of affection. If I could fall in love with you without you getting in my JJ, nigga, that's some mental work for your ass, okay? It don't always have to be hunching, y'all. You don't always have to hunch a person. The person get that you to fall in love with them before you give them that thing. Shit, that's another danger, okay?
It's all good. Like I said, I'm done. But I don't really care. Y'all, yeah. I could put up everything and it's still going to be somebody in the comments saying, Benitra said this or said that. Go ahead.
Shada, just don't even read that.
I
Just don't even read it. Because at the end of the day, you know your truth. I know
It's no need in the
what
actual
I've
person.
seen.
Big problem.
Yeah, but I know what I've seen. You know what you've seen. And at the end of the day, you don't have to explain shit. Okay?
I do though, because they just said that Tracy said she told me. So now
Well,
I
wait till you. No. Don't move on nothing until you hear from Tracy. Like, don't.
Tracy said it.
I don't watch
He
50
ain't
Homes
going
get
to say
carried
it.
earlier today that caused some big stuff. And you shaded you're a blogger. You've seen how this can go. A person can put in something and say something and it ain't true. So there's Tracy. Thank goodness.
Thank you for coming, Tracy.
There she go right there. I don't know.
There's a lot of bad
Don't come in the panel though. She just came in live though. Yeah, she did say, Kate, thank you. She did say that was a screenshot from Andre. People that missed it.
Yeah, he was showing me because I asked on the video. I was like, "Can you show me something that's showing me that y'all were involved? I needed proof that Andre and him was involved." So when he sent me that screenshot of saying, "Hey, this person just told Andre, tell them we never dated." Why would someone say that if y'all ain't never dated? Why would he tell Andre, tell them if anybody asks you that we never dated? Why? Come on now.
Hey, Tracy. Hello?
Miss Tracy, can I talk to you for a second? It's not on no beef. I'm not gonna disrespect you. I promise I'm not. I honestly wanna give you your props because you clocked it first. I'm not even gonna lie. You did. When I was on your panel and that big blow up happened that day, and I was fighting with Peaches and all of them, You said it. You was like, I don't know if it was Good Yellow giving you bones. You remember that day?
Yes, I do.
You clocked it that day. But
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying is, they somebody in the comments said that you said that you told me this man was gay on the back end.
No, I didn't. No,
Thank you.
ma'am.
I'm gonna shut up. Can you say that again?
No, I did not, ma'am. No,
Thank
because he
you.
was not. He said he's not.
See, Shady, that's why I told you to wait.
I didn't. That's why I was saying share the live to her,
Yeah.
because it's like I keep asking, if you told me, anyone, if you told me, come prove it.
Thank you, Tracy,
Please
for clearing
do.
that up for her.
Yeah, no, no. I did not say anything, and no, he already had stated that he's not like that. He don't live that life or anything like that anymore.
So
That's
why
all
is
I
it
know.
today he over there talking about he told me? But you told all of FLW you don't live that way no more. Which lie is it? We got to pick one. You can't keep adding shit. That's all I'm saying. I know that I'm going to be the fall guy. I get it. But all I'm asking
Still to
is
be the
to,
fire guy, but
we
I
all,
do think
hold
that
on, hold on. I'm going to shut up. I promise I'm about to mute. We all grown. And we all know when some shit don't sound right and some shit not adding up, we all put on our investigation goggles. So I need y'all to put them on. Because if some shit don't equal, 1 + 1 ain't equaling 2, something going on. But y'all be over there swinging instead of saying, well, damn, it
um
sound like the nigga lied.
um being truthful shaded, like it go back to my original point. My original point was I think that you felt embarrassed because everybody knew about his situation except you, and nobody put you on game.
Not one. I felt embarrassed.
That's
I
a whole
felt
nother
bad.
conversation.
Are
How
you
does a
you
person
agreeing
Embarrassed.
to
tell
that?
somebody that though?
Not. I do agree with you that on that too. T. Nobody. That's a hard like pill to try and just give somebody to take. But I do think that she was left out of the loop. And if and ever in fact that Good Yellow ever said anything.
No, Beach Towel is not the same, and I'm gonna tell you why. We just spent a long time saying it's offensive to ask somebody is they gay or who they choose or whatever. Cause I do feel like a person's sexual preference is theirs until you involve another individual. Me as your friend, I don't need to know who you love and who you sleep with. That ain't none of my business. But if you planning on dating me and sleeping with me, you need to tell me the truth. That's where things get complicated. It's not the same as somebody being married and somebody being in a relationship. It's a sexual preference. And everybody doesn't want, it is offensive. Everybody doesn't want, that's just like asking somebody who they voted for. However, if I'm dating you, I should know. You don't have to tell everybody, and that's the part that you guys are missing. I don't think it's up to me to tell you my godson is bisexual if he's not out there saying it. That's not for me to tell. He should be telling that.
Mm-hmm.
So when we sit there and say, well, people should have told her, like, how the fuck do I tell you that's somebody's sexual preference? That's not my place to tell you that. I would assume, I would hope he told you that himself because he's dating you. That's not my responsibility to tell you somebody's sexual preference.
This man pretends to be so godly,
Yeah.
praying on the phone. I'm gonna pray for you. Get back in church. Like everything was behind God, and I think that that's not what they not understanding, because they only see that part of him.
Correct.
Like, oh, he's a preacher or whatever that y'all think he is. I don't know. But understand, somebody praying for you, somebody, you would think that they genuine. You would think that they got the Holy Spirit in them. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Please don't miss what's in front of you, because a half of y'all were blinded by his charm too. That's why y'all fighting so hard. Y'all know this man lied about so many big things, but because it's like, oh, oh, he's a godly man and he part of FOE, we gonna have his back. Why are you having somebody's
I
back?
don't think it's that. I do
That's
also
wrong.
understand. I don't think it's that the godly shit or the charm. It's that Good Yellow been around long enough time, attached to a family, and a lot of people have adopted him for who he is and how he presents himself to the family. For those that did know and for those that didn't know. I don't think anybody ever tried to like disregard what they did know. But like T said,
Hold
for
on a
those that
second.
did know,
Little touch. I'm gonna tell you one more time, just cause you got 5 people up in your goddamn love. Now don't come over here telling people to leave FOE out of nothing. That ain't your place. You just got through talking about you getting hit with a goddamn ice bucket and a goddamn tumbler.
T,
Yeah.
They
stop.
love to switch so damn fast. That's crazy.
nah, but look, like for somebody that just said, well, he said it to the family. He could have said it on Nietzsche Live, and Nietzsche could have been knocked out. And it was only 100 people in there, bitch. 120, 150 people in there. And y'all
I'm
gonna
sorry,
swear to God,
y'all. I'm
everybody
sleepy.
heard it.
Well, there was a lot of people
No.
that heard it, Slim, and I will vouch for
No,
that
no,
because
I got chased by
150
one. My
people is a
bad.
lot of people that heard it though.
yeah,
Everybody
because
didn't know.
yeah, but
Would you
like
say,
I
Scooter?
said,
Everybody didn't
I
I
know?
said
heard the live. I
everybody didn't
know
know,
the
and I just
live.
Yeah,
came up to
no.
tell you that Slim was
Yeah.
really like he stood up for you, and I'm
Yeah, I
sorry you went through
apologize,
that.
Slim.
Yeah, I know,
I
baby.
did.
I'm sorry you went through that.
Everybody didn't know. And
Yeah,
everybody
hey,
might not have
if it
knew.
would been one of
No,
my
And,
daughters, I
and
would
I'll
have
be
been
real
Everybody
upset,
with
did
you.
not
mad,
know.
Even
but
if
I love good yellow. I ain't gonna lie, but he was
let's
wrong.
just say that we all heard the conversation where he said he prayed the gay away. A lot of people wouldn't want to bring that up to you just out the gate because then it looks a different type of way.
well, I did apologize to her because I said, you know what,
Damn it, I'm gonna have to pay for
that's
my godson the
it's
Uber. I ain't gonna be able to get up in the morning.
it's
Y'all got me
literally it's
up all
literally
Boy,
night.
what
I
her
gotta pull out.
saying.
I gotta go
Let
get
me
my
go.
keys to my apartment. I love y'all.
All right,
I
let me
love you
Goddamn,
go.
I
too.
can't even
Man,
get up and
school,
take
All
this
love
right,
baby
too.
T.
to pick him up
All
from the
right,
Okay.
airport. I'm
thank
gonna
you,
have to
T.
get him a damn Uber.
Well,
Good
But
night,
I'm
baby
being
Scooter.
real. Just
it's
because it was a decent room don't mean that
Damn.
everybody knew.
well, you know what? At the same time, I was in the live. I
This
heard
is
it like
crazy.
everything, and I didn't know it was him. So whenever I was told at the meet and greet, I first thing out of my mouth is because I knew shaded enough to know she would probably not be okay with that. But I said, you know what? At the end of the day, I have friends that are swingers, whatever, they do their own thing. So I don't know if they had that conversation and it was cool with her. So that's why I said, does she know that? Like, has anybody told her that? And they said, well, she's a bone collector, da 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 da. And I was like, yeah, but that at the end of the day, it doesn't mean that she knows that.
At
And
KCMO, I just tell you this, be quiet, cause I'm always make my way back, cause I'm black, goddamn me, and I know what I'm saying. But right
Not
now,
you
what you
silencing
saying is,
KC like they silencing me.
I ain't
It's
silencing her.
clear.
I'm just saying, like,
Everybody knew I was a
hey,
bone collector. The shit is on my
But
page. It's
he
still right
silenced
there.
her for a reason. She
The
said
bone
it was
collector
you
stuff
crazy.
that
straight
y'all
up.
keep bringing up, the bone collector
No,
stuff that y'all
no,
keep
no.
bringing,
I'm not. I'm talking about
please,
Shady.
hold on, give
Real
me
quick.
1 second. It was never a secret. It is
That's
on my
okay,
page
Shaded. I will speak
still.
faster.
It's still on my page.
which,
Everything that I knew, you would be able to find it. If I knew the person was gay, bi, or whatever, I post everything. It would be on my page. Just because I was a bone collector, bone collectors, we was not sharing no fucking like, this person. No, it
right.
wasn't like that. We anonymous. I didn't even know who the other bone collectors were. It's anonymous. So what I'm saying is, I did not know. You're not gonna make me know. That's what's irritating is that she knew. No, I didn't, and I'm telling you I didn't, and you're not gonna convince me that I did.
No, and
I didn't.
I believe you.
No,
And and
I'm talking about all the people that's saying that shit.
girl,
Just
don't
because
talk
she was
about
a
the
bone
com.
collector.
Don't
What does that
even
have to do with
don't.
me knowing this man's personal business? I don't know a lot of y'all personal business. I know what I record. That's it. If
What
I
you saying?
recorded
You
it, it would
never
be on
got
my
told.
page.
And that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, let's just
Andre was
all be
heartbroken.
let's just all be
Andre
honest.
Andre was heartbroken. He was telling her all kind of dirty things. Telling her how he mounted on top and bottom and went around and spit in circles and like he was sharing all kind of stuff. Andre was hurt. And here goes Shady. She don't know what the fuck to think. She thinking it's the brother, now it's the lover. And y'all don't understand.
That's
They both
confusing.
was hurt. Did y'all hear the call? God damn it. Did y'all hear it?
Yeah.
They ain't nobody that knew. I'm sleepy.
Yeah, and somebody that's emotionally invested, that is hard. I can't even imagine what she went through on that phone call. Okay? And that's where I think that is wrong. Because at the end of the day, if she says she didn't know, I believe that, right? And I knew her enough to know that would not be the case. But we actually had a phone call before the party, and I didn't feel that it would be my place to tell her, but I wanted to. Just to say, hey, I don't know if you know this or not, because I don't feel that it's appropriate or okay for anybody to go into that blind.
You want to tell, you really, the only reason why you didn't, because you want to say how you want to say it, which is that nigga gay, but you knew, like, because he white, you can't say it that way.
No, you already know.
No, I'm just being messy. I'm being
Look
messy.
in the
I
comments
know,
right
you
now.
little dirty
Bro, look in the
dog.
comments right now. Shay, did you lie on Peaches, Tracy, and Coco? Why are you
About
worried about the
what?
wrong thing? I showed the fucking text message today. I literally, y'all need to open your eyes. I showed it. How
I
did I
Now,
saw
y'all
lie
ain't
it.
gonna
on
keep on
anyone?
deflecting on
I
her. She
said
told her
Coco
truth today,
threatened me
goddamn
and
it,
I
it didn't
showed
matter.
it. Y'all still like purposely missing shit because y'all like these people. It's cool to be, you like somebody, but don't let that cloud your fucking judgment of what's right and what's wrong.
You even
And
got
You
that's
quiet.
can like
true.
somebody and just shut up. That's
And
all I'm saying.
also, you know, at the end of the
I
day,
didn't
like
lie
a
on
lot
him.
of
I
us
showed
are
the fucking
older.
text today. I showed it today, and y'all still asking me about it.
You did, I saw it. And
Oh,
and also at the end of the day, you know what? A lot of us are older and we have to take it back down to when we were 25, okay?
No.
And this is unfair for her to be dragged on the internet for shit that she really honestly, and I believe her when she says she didn't know about it. Okay? And that's where I have the
Gotta just
problem.
finish.
And that's what I told her. You know what? If you want to come up and say something, come say it, because I will vouch for what I seen. Okay? Because at the end of the day, fucking wrong is wrong and right is right. And the way that she was treated by him is not fucking okay.
So what's the resolution? Because I've been listening for like
Resolution,
30 minutes and y'all keep repeating the same shit. So what's moving the point forward? We gonna keep repeating the same shit? Are you gonna keep talking to this
resolution is
man?
she
Are
have
you
a face
done
to
with this
face with
man?
Good Yellow. She have a face to face with Good Yellow that will let her be able to get her shit off her chest. And once she had that, I think everything will be good. But until that time,
God damn it, when you got a goddamn broken heart, I don't want my friend telling me what to do next. Bitch, we finna blow this whole spot up. We slicing all the motherfucking tires. And I might fuck them tomorrow, sis, but just help me fuck this shit up right now.
Well, I'm
Y'all
just
know how this
confused
shit work. Y'all
because
know how this motherfucking shit work. God damn it, right now I'm blowing shit up. I'm lighting this bitch up like Angela Bassett and motherfucking Wait to Exhale. Tomorrow I might sit on it. I don't know what I might do. I might even spit on it. But today I'm mad, bitch. And you finna ride with me until the motherfucking wheels fall off. We'll deal with the rest later.
so I'm just confused because I feel like it wasn't too long ago that I was listening to them go back and forth about some similar shit like this. So what reignited it
He
now?
got triggered today because
I'm
he
gonna need
said
y'all to
brother.
go watch the blogs, bro. Y'all coming up here because y'all FOE, but you don't know what's going on. I've
Well, I
already
don't I
expressed that
don't
like 10
look at a lot of the
times.
blogs, sweetheart.
But why? That's what I'm
Well,
supposed to say in the
today,
comments until
today,
you read the room.
today, she saw something that triggered her. You know how sometimes you just chilling, you know, you watching a movie and then you see something and you be like, I'm finna call this nigga because he got me fucked up. But it wasn't nothing that happened. She got triggered today and it was by the actual nigga. The nigga said brother and it was like, nigga, I'm finna blow your whole spot up because the last time you said brother, I got on the phone with motherfucker Andre. Andre told me he rode that thing like a pony. And nigga, you still on this motherfucker app lying about that to your motherfucking brother. That ain't your motherfucking brother. That's your lover, nigga. And I'm sick of this shit because you run around here swinging for every motherfucking body, but you ain't swinging for me. And I ain't
Thank
told you
you.
So she
motherfucking
still
shit.
love him.
Probably, but she probably, yeah,
Don't tell me
probably.
what
She
I
might
feel.
do.
You
You
don't
can't
know me,
unlove
Icon. You
motherfucker.
don't know me. How
I'm
are you
talking
telling me
to
what I
tea time,
feel?
sweetie. I'm not
You
talking to
literally just
you.
said she still
Maybe.
love him. You don't know me, so how you know if I love a nigga or not?
I'm
That's what
asking
I'm
tea
saying.
time a clarity
You
question.
said she
Calm
still love a nigga.
down. I didn't
How
come
am
up
I
Might.
here and
calm down
attack
when
you or
I just
address you
got
or
all
say
of these
nothing crazy
people?
to you.
I
Tea
think,
time
I think,
explain
I think
something
Peach, hold on,
and I
Shay. I
asked her
think
a
Peach, I
question.
think Peach, I don't know what it is, but you got to think about it. It's something that she hadn't, what she put out there today was something she hadn't had a conversation. You know how it is when you've been holding on something, holding something, holding something.
This
And it's
ain't love.
like,
This is anger. This
right,
Oh,
that's
is
what I'm
okay.
saying.
this is a
It's
fucking
there are
woman
different stages
who's
of grief.
fed
There's
up.
anger, there's sadness. You know, if y'all ever watch Inside Out, it's all the emotions, and then sometimes you don't know which one come out because sadness be override anger, and then anger be telling sadness to chill out, but sadness be trying to suppress that shit, and then joy be like, baby, we finna blow this shit up, and then you know that's how it be going. But she just was whatever happened, it was ignited. God damn it, it was ignited today when he went on what panel was that, y'all? Brave panel?
It was
Y'all be
HB.
exposing
It
y'all
was HB's
It was
panel.
HB
And
panel.
yeah.
troll pages. Angie, I already know who you are. Shut the fuck up talking to me.
And anxiety told anger to fuck this shit up. And Joy was like, no, stop. And sadness was like, bitch, do it. And that's what happened today.
Bro, and like I said, I was wrong for that, T. I was wrong. I was just mad. Bro,
I can't
I'm
blame you
looking
for
at
your
that.
emotions. Them your emotions.
Bro, I was heated. I'm sitting there saying he's screaming at the top of his lungs for other women. But over here just silent. And I'm getting dragged. That's all it was. It don't have nothing to
Okay,
do with
Inside Out. It's really a good movie. I watch it
that's
with my
it.
grandson.
I'm mad as
No, I'm
hell. And I'm
serious, y'all.
looking.
I think all of us adults should watch Inside Out because I think a lot of us adults don't even realize the emotions. Go
That
watch
shit.
it, y'all. It's a good movie.
You think somebody fuck with you? You think somebody care about you? Because that's what they telling you. That's what they saying. I care for you. I'm gonna protect you. It's me and you against everything. Like that's what they telling me. But the
Right.
proof is in the pudding. You ain't standing on shit when it come to me.
So he was
That's
like
all
your
it
best
was.
friend.
That's I said that multiple times. That's what it was, and he know that. I told him that. I'm like, nigga, you my best friend. You know my deepest, darkest secret. He
Oh.
do. That's all it was. Y'all keep talking about romantic love. No, this is like attachment. I was attached to
Emotional.
him.
It's an emotional
It's not like
attachment.
it's just being somebody who gonna listen to you. That shit is important. I don't think y'all understand. Like when you don't got nobody to tell, and then you or talk about it too, and then this person come around so you can tell me anything. I promise I'm gonna be here for you. Just talk to me. Just open up. Just tell me what's going on, and you do that. I got attached from that because it ain't nobody like that. The only people know my mom, my stepdad, and I was talking to Good Yellow about it. I did speak about it. But I'm talking about in my personal life. It is nice to have somebody just be like, I'ma listen. That shit feel nice. So y'all focus on the wrong thing. Oh, why did she start talking to him? Cause that shit just
But y'all
it takes
do
the
know,
pain away
like
a
a
little
lot of
bit. I
people
guess I
say,
don't know.
let me say this. Y'all do know letting it go doesn't mean silence. Like I could let something go and talk about it for awareness. I could let something go and talk about it in my healing. Like, I don't think y'all realize being silent is equivalent to suppressing a lot of times. A lot of people are not really healing or getting through shit or processing shit. They're just suppressing shit. So sometimes when people, when people are opening up and speaking out, that is a part of their process of healing. Can't sleep.
All I know is y'all
You
focus
drank
on
that
me, but
motherfucker liquor and went to sleep.
somebody real big got a whole lot of text messages and it wasn't from me.
Motherfucker slam.
So y'all keep calling me liar. Y'all will
Oh,
see.
and that's the thing, Shaded. Like, I am sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't say anything, even though technically it wasn't my place, right?
They would have fucked you up. You would have told them that man was gay. That was not your place.
Right, which I know it wasn't my place, and
But you
that's why
go
I didn't
around
do
telling
it.
people that man bisexual.
But I did feel bad about it, especially whenever I found out she didn't know, because I heard that live too. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that shit ain't okay. It ain't. And I have friends that have been in that position and stuff like that, and they have put people in those positions, and it ain't okay. And I checked them motherfuckers on it. Okay. So like whenever I heard it, like I was like, you know what? I really did fuck with her hard. And I don't think that she realized that, and I felt like a bad friend. I
Angie,
did.
come on the panel, please. You ain't hiding who you are. I hate that shit. Stand on business. You got balls, right? Come tell us. Come show us.
Who is
Come
that?
show us
Good
that
Yellow?
proof. That's his ass. You fighting real hard.
Yeah,
Ain't
Good Yellow,
because
nobody.
you
I
can come
Come
mean,
on the
out. Did
panel.
Good Yellow named himself Angel?
That nigga got a
Oh,
whole lot of and
damn.
when I'm telling you, they told me this nigga got a whole bunch of troll pages that he troll people on. Miss J's page, all of that shit. That's what he do. But they acting blind to it now.
Yeah,
well, I
because I'm
mean
putting in the work and they ain't even tapping them nothing.
that's fine because I could put everything that he said on HB's live to rest too, because that was some lies, and that's what triggered me today.
Wow, that's a lot.
Everybody just goddamn triggered because y'all suppressing shit.
Yeah,
No,
I'm not proud
I
of that. I
cannot
was
stand
triggered.
a
I'm
liar.
not
I
proud of that.
can't. I can't stand a liar.
It's all good though.
I'm happy y'all were able to get it out.
Yeah. It's gonna be messy.
Thanks for the call, you Colin.
Well, I mean, I think at the end of the day that probably Shaded has some unresolved feelings that probably needs to get worked out, and Good Yellow needs to come to the light on some shit that he lied about, and it all happened on this internet. I would assume that it should all end on this internet too.
Girl, bye.
I mean, I don't care if you agree or disagree. I really don't.
I'm just saying it ain't gonna happen like that. I think we gotta be realistic now.
Right, but I mean, like, you could stand 10 toes down for a person, but you can also tell them that you fucked up.
Oh yeah, I agree with that too. I agree. Now that I agree with. I must have misheard.
You know, because I'm not going to be friends with somebody that tells me that I'm perfect all the time. I don't operate like that.
But I feel like he is told those.
The minute he said, "Why would you go against a force so big as FOE?" and y'all over here texting that shit, y'all over here rooting for it. Y'all saying, "Yeah, she went against FOE. Let's get her. Let's hold her at the stake." Y'all, that shit childish. What is y'all talking about?
It has nothing to me.
Why would she go against FOE? Instead of y'all saying no, why would she just tell
So this is the thing
about her experience?
Y'all keep acting like y'all
to be separated.
Hold on, y'all.
And it's like y'all literally be beefing with 2 or 3 people and trying to say it's a whole like hundreds of people coming at you and it be the same 2 or 3 people that you be going back and forth with.
Did anybody tell you
I really wish
say
the
that don't
FOE
go
shit would
against
stop
FOE?
because it's like half of FOE are elders and don't even be in these lives and these panels talking about half of this shit.
Okay, can we
Did
clock
anybody
that?
tell that man
School
that?
to be like she gonna
No,
blow
but
shit
can
up
we
on her
clock that? No,
flip
can we go off what
and get
Peach
his
said? Earlier, Miss Nitra told her to hush. Told her not to talk about it. Told her to be quiet and it will be held in court. Told her not to make her point.
Because it got to be in court. Why is we having this shit in court? What the fuck? This is not entertainment purposes. This is a real life, bro.
Hey
Real life.
David, you get ready to go work out?
Why is you over here talking about we going to court? Can you be grown for a second? Let's wake up here. Why is you talking about let's go to court? Instead of just being like, this is real life. This ain't no fucking entertainment. You wanna what? Do y'all not see how crazy that shit sound? We gonna take this to court. How? Why?
And I receive you saying it's real life and not entertainment, but
In real
regardless
life.
of how you present it, it's still viewed as entertainment. Somebody watching this right now chewing popcorn is entertainment.
But aren't you the
to them.
auntie? Aren't you the mother-like figure? Why is you over here talking about we gonna take it to court? What?
Let me make a point. Okay, with Bella. Whether you in
Y'all
court or
want me to
not.
shut up, but y'all want to have a whole case about it. That don't make sense.
But no, regardless,
sense.
they can have their case. My only point was whether you in court or not, the case will still go on. But why can't she make her points outside of court? Why can't she speak to Nitra when she's upset and in that moment? I don't get why
Shut
she
up,
need to
Tiffany.
hush. Why she need to hush?
Name, whatever the fuck your name is. Shut up.
I mean, she can express how she feel. To me, I just feel like she's saying it's real life and it's not entertainment. It's entertainment regardless.
To host you can host a live and talk about it. That's cool. But I'm talking about making it funny, having we got about to put on a judge's robe and all. Like, what are you doing?
That's right, David.
Oh, to answer your question,
Why?
That's right, David.
That's Nitra's content. That's what she does for her content.
Thank you, boo. I was waiting for you to say it. Y'all be falling right into my fucking
I didn't fall into nothing because you're asking why do you want to do it for
No, he's
court.
right.
That's what her.
right.
That's what she presents.
Thank you.
No,
If I have a
he's
cooking
not
show
presenting
and I go
that.
live
No,
and do
that's what
cooking
they're
videos,
doing. That's what they're doing, and he said exactly what's happening. They're making you content instead of listening to your valuable point.
Thank you.
Period.
yeah, if I have a cooking show and I go live doing cooking, you're gonna address something with me. We're gonna go on my cooking show and address it while I'm making my content. I'm not gonna do a special live just to talk to you. You're gonna come to my platform
Already
and
live.
present it how I
What
want to
talking about?
present
It
it.
wasn't a special live. She was already on a live.
But Nitra didn't want to address it at that time. So she told her how she can get it
and
addressed.
she went to her own live. So I don't get.
Well, that's fine. But she's just saying why she can address it with Nitra now.
I don't get why
Speak
you're
on
so
it.
up here
That's what's
fighting.
messed up. He got to speak on it. He got to speak on it.
Who's snoring?
I don't know who's snoring,
I
but you
think
just gotta wake
Hippie.
up.
I think it's Hippie.
No, Hippie just came up here.
I know. I think he snore tapped in there.
You want me
Oh,
to shut
snore
up,
tap. Hip,
but you
somebody,
wanna you
somebody
wanna
make Hippie
have
snore tap
a court
according.
case about it. But you saying shut up, don't say nothing to me. But we gonna have an entertainment live about it about courts.
Right. You should
That
hush,
don't
but then
make
it's going to be
sense.
my content. Right.
Thank you. You want
Right.
me to shut up so you can get the content.
Right,
At
and
the end of the
he already got to
day,
What the
speak. Like,
fuck?
The
why
day
didn't he
gonna
get to
end.
speak when it was going to be a court
That
case?
shit
Like,
manipulative.
it should have been everybody shut the fuck up until we go to court tomorrow. It shouldn't have been like, okay, good, Yellow, you tell all the family your side of the story, and
And,
then boom, and then we're gonna take
and
Shaded
you
over here
post the
because
text
she's a
messages that you
liar
want to
and
post
all this and that.
and
Like,
show
that's
us proof.
unfair.
You're
That's
right.
unfair.
Show us proof. Post the text messages. Oh, and then when he posted the text messages first, and then when
Show
she
ain't
came,
cash. Show ain't.
and then when she came up, it was, oh no, you need to hush. You're a child.
Yeah, they love saying that shit.
That's not fair. That shit ain't fair. Like, at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. Like, you go in front of the judge, you all give your side of the story at the same time. You don't get to get the whole entire jury that you gonna pick
Okay,
and
somebody is
tell the story
recording. Somebody is
beforehand.
recording
Like,
my live.
that's unfair.
Unfortunately, my live is being reported. I didn't harass and bully nobody. Y'all do have to interact. I'm laying in my bed, trying to go to bed. Y'all do have to interact with the live because TikTok don't see no interaction. Y'all know y'all be thinking we just be needing y'all to send gifts, but that does help while we yeah, Shady got reported you. So if y'all do interact, that does help.
I was just saying that at the end of the day, that's how Nisha presents her
Thank y'all.
content. Even when she had an issue with her friend, she said we're gonna put it on the docket and we're gonna address it in court. Like that's how she profits. She really doesn't do too many lives where she just sits up and discuss shit. She puts it in her content because that's how she eat. Just like everybody, just like tea
And
time when you
and
have
you
your
know
times.
No,
and you know, Peach, I fuck with FOE too. Okay,
Well,
but
I
at
don't
the end
know
of the
because you kind of
day,
being weird tonight. I
Thank
don't know.
y'all.
I don't care what you want to call it. At the end
Okay.
of the day, do people get to tell their whole side of the story and then you hush someone else? Like, that's unfair. Would you
Okay.
agree or disagree? Like, because,
I'm talking
I
to
thought
tea
a lot of the
time.
times, because I am in
well,
Nietzsche's
I'm
life,
asking you.
I thought a lot of, no, but I want to clock this before he answers you. I thought a lot of the times if you're out talking about it, you get a gag order and all this stuff. So I'm trying to understand how you can discuss the case and then it is a case after you discuss the case and get all the evidence.
I'm sorry, I was writing somebody in the comments about Beyonce. Um, I just know that that's her content.
Oh no, you gag now. That's what
No,
I
I'm
meant.
not gag. I was literally writing somebody else about the Beyonce concert this week. I just know that that's her content and that's how she presents things. They do a preliminary where they may go over what happened, and then they do an actual case, and people come in and support the case.
Are
So
you going to court with Lav?
that's how she
When your
runs her
court date?
platform.
When is your
You're
court
not
date?
talking about your issues, so why we're deflecting to what
Because you
what my
doing that
issues
shit. You
are.
doing that one thing. I know what you're doing. You're not slick. Y'all like to deflect on other people. Worry about your own problems.
Well,
When is
I
your
woke
court
up
date?
and this was the
Go do some
topic.
entertainment purposes over there. Let's hear about your shit. You are
Oh,
the worst person. If anyone to come up, it shouldn't have been you. You
oh,
be throwing rocks living in a glass motherfucking house. Somebody else should have came up because that sounds stupid as fuck. As much shit is against your ass.
oh.
You talking about it's entertainment purposes.
Are
The
you mad at
fuck?
me now too?
I don't know what I am to you. I think you do that thing like
You don't
hey, let
know
me
me,
take
little
the heat off
girl.
me and put it on some there go that little girl again.
That's
I
what I
told
was
you
Yeah,
about to
because
they
you
all
say.
don't
say
Here you
know
go
that
me.
shit.
again. They're
They
calling you a
all
little
say that
girl, but
shit.
then they want to make you content. It's so
Thank
weird.
you.
Well,
That's
I
what
don't want to
I'm
make
a
her
little
content. I
pussy.
don't know who
Y'all
she is.
bitches weird. Like
So
that
how
shit
am I
weird
making her
as fuck. You need to
content?
be on
She's on Tea
to
Times
be
Live with this shit, not
you need
mine.
to be in court. You
No,
do.
you'll be on
You
the
need to be in
panel.
court.
And I will
We'll be
be.
on the
Thank you.
panel.
I hope you're
Make sure you
there.
share the live to everybody.
I hope you're
I won't
there.
be
If you're
there.
not blocked by then.
Oh, I would love
Go
to be
ahead.
blocked
Go
because I
ahead.
don't agree with what
Fuck.
goes on. I would love to
Like,
be blocked.
why? For real. Be fucking for real. I don't kiss ass. Y'all be fan the fuck out. That is crazy as hell. You talking about if you're not blocked. Y'all be so fucking fanned out. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Your ass had to disappear and all this shit. You ducking and dodging dicks left and right. But you got the nerve to
Who
be over
had to
here.
disappear?
You know why you disappeared.
No, I left by choice and I came
Why are
back
you
by
back? You
choice
Did
still
as
she
lying
well.
say
talking
he
about
was
you back to
dodging
Quenisha
dicks?
ass. You ain't back, Quenisha. You back
What
to
you
getting
may
that
need to do
fucking
is
mess.
Y'all
focus
clear
on
out
the
You
the
back
line
to
to
getting
go
disrespectful
to
fucking
the
posts that
jobs.
he's
That's
fucking
why
recording.
you
on and not
back.
worry about the
You
ones
back
I
for
allegedly
cash apps
had.
and gifts. That's why you back.
That may be what you
Address
need to
your
focus
own fucking
on.
problems. You need to focus on
You
you. That's
can't
the
even
point that I'm
determine if a
making.
man is gay or
You
straight and up
make
here crying
yo
about
go
it. That's
focus
Hey,
what
on
you
hey,
need
you.
to
I can't
You
focus
either,
on.
bitch,
damn
wasn't
it.
you the one talking to straight men telling to be gay?
Girl, you don't know who I
You
was
talking
talking
about me. You
to.
don't even respect fucking straight men.
You don't know who
You
I
can't
was
tell me
talking
shit.
to.
You
But you
cannot
know the
tell me
lies
shit,
that
you
were
weird ass
told.
bitch.
You
You
know the
sit there
lies that
Y'all
were
with
stop.
told.
Shady,
That's
fucking
drop
why
it, come
straight
you're
back.
men.
really
Why
Drop it,
are you
come back,
triggered.
talking about
Shady.
me,
That's
bitch?
why you're really
Where about
Shady,
triggered.
drop
you?
it, come back.
That's
Where
why
about
Y'all
you're
stop
you?
triggered.
recording
Worry
stop
about
recording,
you,
That's
y'all.
why
fucking
you're
hypocrite.
triggered. Baby, I
Worry
didn't want good
about
yellow. You
you,
can
you
have
fucking
him. You don't have to beef with
hypocrite.
me.
You a weird
Shady,
ass nigga.
Shady,
Go to bed. You
Shady,
weird ass
drop it, come back.
bitch.
I didn't want good yellow. You can have it.
Girl, ain't
Shady.
nobody talking about good yellow,
Because I
bitch. I'm talking
feel
about
like you low key
your
feel like
weird
I was trying to
ass.
take your man from you.
Okay,
But
What's
y'all,
your
baby,
name,
I'm
King?
gonna have to
calm
end this
Wait,
damn
down.
wait,
live.
wait.
I'm gonna have to end this live.
Okay.
The fuck off my dick, bitch, and go sit
You
on
don't
one.
have one. Maybe
Shady,
that's
I'm
why
gonna
he didn't want
take a
you.
lap, take a lap, take a
I'm a
lap.
drunk. Weird ass hoe.
I got a question though. Peach, how we supposed to know?
What?
Cause
So tea time, this is my thing, because
I'm stressed.
she say she's a blogger. When I first came around, I was hearing things about this boy, right? And then he was openly going in panels telling his story and basically saying he had went through something traumatic. He didn't want to be in that lifestyle anymore. And he was focused on God and moving away from that. So to act like, oh, I just never heard of this, like literally every time that boy would talk to a female,
That's
it would be
her
I've never
somebody
same
heard of
reaching
this
out to
either.
story.
them.
That's her
I,
same
hold
story.
on, just living. So
It
I've
would
been
be
on this app
somebody
for a
reaching
while.
out to them,
I didn't hear him say that.
telling him.
I didn't hear him say that either. So that's why I'm asking you, because you were saying you can't tell. So because when we have this conversation on this app, it's very sensitive when people be like, don't call them, by their you gotta call them by their pronouns, all this stuff. And then now to say we supposed to be able to just tell, I think that's just unrealistic. Like, how am I supposed to
I
just
think the
know?
signs are there. If I tell you the truth, I remember
What's the
hearing.
signs? Let me get my
So
pencil.
this is what I recall. I remember hearing about maybe a month or two ago some story about him saying the boy was his roommate or some shit, and how the boy was acting all obsessive with him being on the phone with her. As a woman, that would be a
God damn, they got me. Can't let no guests up, y'all.